Hello everyone and welcome to the MSW application instructions. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is go to graduate.ua.edu. Once you're on this home page, you're going to click that apply now button. You're also going to want to choose apply now one more time. So for anybody who has not created an application through the graduate school, you're going to choose this create an account button. You're going to fill out this information. Once you hit the continue button, you will receive an email from the University of Alabama Graduate School, which will provide you next step instructions on how to key in a password and create a password. By creating a password, that will allow you to log in and out of the application at any point in time, which is super nice because you don't have to finish the application all in one setting. For any student who is an undergraduate student here at UA, you're going to also want to make sure that you create an account as well. So this is just going to provide you general information before you begin that application. So you're going to want to go through this information and read over it. Personal background is going to be who you are, where you live, that sort of information. I'm going to actually begin this video under the program of study. So you're going to want to make sure that the application type is domestic. All application types should be domestic. This is also where you're going to choose that program type. So if you want to be an online MSW student, you'll choose distance. If you're going to want to be an on-campus MSW student, you're going to choose on-campus. You're also going to answer a series of questions. This is going to be important information for our BSW students here at UA. So under the bachelor's to master's portion of this application, if you are seeking graduate admission in the same program as your current undergraduate degree, that is going to be yes. If you currently have at least a 3.0 overall GPA, you'll choose yes. Here under are you applying to the AMP or Path to MBA program, you're going to choose not applicable. Our MSW Advanced Standing Program track is not an AMP program, so do not select the Accelerated Master's Program option, because if you select that option, you're not able to choose MSW from the list of degree options. So make sure that you choose not applicable for this part of the application for any student who is a current BSW student here at UA. I'm going to go ahead and scroll down. You're going to select the degree type. So that's going to be Master's/EDS. So you're going to choose that. You're also going to choose your course of study. So that's going to be that MSW. So social work is the very last option there. So you're going to want to choose that as well. We also offer 2 concentrations. So we offer the adults and their families as a concentration and then children and adolescents and their families. Please make sure that you select at least one of these options. You have the opportunity to change your concentration if you would like to up until a certain point prior to entering into the program. But please make sure that you choose an option, even if you end up changing it, because if you leave this portion of the application blank, this will not get pushed through to the MSW committee to review. So your campus is going to be main campus if you're a on-campus student. It'll be distance if you decide to do our online program. Another important part of our application is making sure you choose the correct entry term. If you choose the fall entry term, that means you are a 60 credit hour traditional program track student who does not have an undergraduate degree in social work. If you choose summer as your entry term, that is going to be for our students who are advanced standing program track students who have an undergraduate degree in social work. It's also going to ask you how you learned about the University of Alabama Graduate School, so you can just select that option there as well. Next, we're going to go to the academic history portion of the application. You're going to want to key in this information for any institution you have 15 or more credit hours in. So you're going to input that information up here at the top. This is also where you're going to upload those unofficial transcripts. The graduate school does not require students to submit official transcripts until they've been admitted into the program. Once students have been admitted into their designated program, so for instance, the MSW program, that is when the graduate school will reach out via email, letting you know next step instructions on how to submit those official transcripts. If you are a student at the University of Alabama, or you have a transcript, if you graduated from UA, Those transcripts should get pushed through the system. The only transcripts you will have to submit, and it will come after you've been admitted into the program, is going to be if you are a transfer student. They will require you to submit any transfer institution transcripts. But again, you'll receive communication from the University of Alabama Graduate School. You can completely omit the test scores tab from your application. We do not require students here at the MSW program through the School of Social Work to submit any or take any entrance exam prior to applying to the program. Next, we're going to go to those recommendations. We require 3 letters of recommendation. So you're going to want to do this portion of the application 3 times. You're going to choose Add a Recommender. You're going to fill out all of this information. This is also where you can waive your right to access the report, or you do not waive your right to access the report. Essentially, if you want to see what your recommenders wrote about you, you have the opportunity to do so. Once you hit the Send to Recommender button, that's when an email will be sent from the University of Alabama Graduate School to your recommender, providing them with next step instructions. Once you hit the Send button, you do not have to worry about attaching letters to the application from your recommenders. Again, they will be provided next step instructions from the University of Alabama Graduate School via email. If your recommenders don't receive that email, I recommend them checking their trash, junk, or spam folders. Sometimes it ends up there. Also reaching out to the School of Social Work and asking if that email can be resent to your recommender. Again, we require 3 letters of recommendation, so you're going to want to do this portion of the application 3 times. And then once you hit the Send to Recommender button, you don't have to worry about doing anything else on your end. You're going to also want to upload an emergency contact. And then the only 2 materials you're going to have to upload. Social work requires a 5 to 6 page statement of purpose for the MSW program. So please ignore the 1 to 2 pages right here. For more information regarding the statement of purpose for the MSW program, you can select this prospective program tab right here. So if you just click on that, you can scroll to MSW and it'll provide you more information regarding that statement of purpose. You're also going to want to make sure you include an updated resume. If anyone has gone through field recently, you're going to want to make sure your field placement is included on that updated resume as well. You can completely ignore the second half of this application. Again, we do not require any GRE or MAT entrance exam scores. We also do not require students to upload any kind of portfolio on the application, so you can skip that part of the application. Next, we're going to go to the disciplinary history tab. So you're going to want to fill out this information, answer these questions here. The application fee is going to be $65. Some students are able to get that application fee waived. I recommend reaching out to the graduate school at gradschool@ua.edu on more information to see if you qualify for that fee waiver. Next, you're going to want to make sure you sign your application saying that all the information you inputted was correct. Next, we're going to go to the review section. My application is about to scream at me because I have nothing filled out, but your application should look a lot better than mine. But this is also a great chance. It'll remind you if there's something you need to go back and fill out on the application. But once you have everything filled out, this is also where the submit button is going to be. So you're going to click that submit button and your application will get pushed through to graduate school review and then on to the MSW departmental review. I hope these instructions were super helpful for you. And once again, welcome and roll tide.